What is up, random person on the internet? RTG here, back with some more humankind. So I've gone through, taken a look at the technologies we don't have and the technologies we want to go to next. Also picked up a few interesting tidbits. Mechanized harvesting. Mechanized harvesting gives us a quarrying machinery, which gives 2 access to uranium, well, 2 access on uranium deposits. I believe that is just uranium deposits in the city that the quarry mining is built, so this does not really benefit our outposts that have our uranium, or sorry, our aluminum. I was thinking of uranium because the next upgrade to quarrying comes here, that communication satellite, and this gives +2 access on uranium. And so this is industry on tiles producing industry, this is industry on our stone fields. But the upgrade of this, note this is a level 3 upgrade. This upgrades from the conveyor belt, which is here, mechanization, which we don't have. So that is a bit later on, all things considered. So in terms of what we're doing next, our next pick, space orbital. This is going to give us 50% money on all our cities, but more importantly, +3 city cap. You would ask yourself, RTG, is +3 city cap this late in the game really that important? And to you, my dear viewer, who asked this question staring at your technological device at this very moment, yeah, that's kind of important. We are... Darn it, I don't remember where I checked. Here. We control 6 cities more than we can. Like, I know I could do the maths, I just wanted like a visual representation. We control 6 more cities than we are technically allowed to, and because of that suffer a penalty of basically more than the influence we make per turn. I believe the penalty for being 1 city over cap is like 10 influence. 2 over cap is, I think, like 20, between 20 and like 100, somewhere around there. 3 is like barely anything. So we are going to basically double our influence per turn with that. And we're going to pick up fighter jets along the way. So the multi-role fighter and the SAM. So SAMs are surface-to-air missiles. This gives us basically more anti-air defense if we ever want to build it. And it is the upgrade to these, air surveillance. So those are pretty close. After that, easy pick, exosuits. +8 combat strength. That offsets what the MP would get fighting us. So if Spiff's strongest unit at this point does not gain their benefit, if like technically they still gain it, but like offsetting, that is good. And then an additional +4 land movement speed, just chef's kiss. And then the usual fame, but fame isn't what we're looking for. Right now we are just trying to peacefully turtle while we build weapons of mass destruction. Some line infantry from a peaceful city state that is in decline. Well, I think they are in a city state looking for somewhere to settle. Okay, you guys got to where I wanted you. Drusilla has musketeers at this point in the game. Like, I don't know why these people think they are a challenge to us. Okay, with just shy of 20k gold, Memphis, can you... Okay, grain silos purchased. So 4 turns, we get the ICBMs, then we work on actual missile silos. Memphis is going to continue growing. Thebes can technically purchase this out next turn. So you know what? Thebes, can you? Yes, you shave a turn off. That is excellent. Napata. Someone is manipulating our districts. You guys technically can just chill here. Your home guards, I don't think you have much of a maintenance cost on. Okay, 80 gold. I guess that is still cheaper. Oh, it's the same as rifles. It's more expensive than line infantry. Oh, horses are actually, well, these guys gain bonus combat strength from veterancy. So these guys being so highly promoted, just real icing on the cake. Okay, can you not help? You know what? Build a missile silo. Next to the aerodrome. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. And then a commons quarter next to that. Okay, this is a heavy machine gun. Ah, there you are. Running into Drusilla's territory. You know, just chill in Napata. All of you chill in Napata. Does that do anything for your stability? Plus 30 from units, and it is this. Yeah, this is just minus 90%. So are we at equilibrium? We are basically at equilibrium. Fine. Okay, these guys have gotten to the point. Our siege artillery, I believe, are our strongest land bombard units. You guys chill. You guys chill. Our siege artillery, the strongest bombard units we're going to get. Land bombard units, because battleships bombard. Frigates don't bombard. Interesting. And main battle tanks, armored personnel carriers. Cool. London, can you save a turn? No. London, is there coal? You don't have coal in your territory. You don't have aluminum. I mean, you have strategic resources, but not the strategics we are looking for. 71 turns on a missile cruiser. Yeah, I don't think that is happening up here. can we get a high food? Yeah, a high food hamlet. Come back to you in a bit. The game is so much simpler when you aren't constantly at war with everyone. It's peaceful. Our ICBM. Our ICBM. Why is this truck driving up a sheer cliffside? Game, come on, you're making me look bad. Okay. And just like that, you have completed the nuclear weapons test, earning 150 fame, and it is the third project of this type.
A phenomenal achievement of civilization-wide ingenuity, perspiration, collaboration, bureaucracy, and a dozen supertankers worth of coffee. World
deed accomplished. We have completed all levels of nuclear weapon testing, and this is now a desolate wasteland. It's good that we weren't planning on building anything that way. We could, technically, if we wanted fame, go for the space station. This is also influence on the main plaza. I believe it only counts for the capital, but we are on our way to getting a lot of influence. So Carthage, capital. 6 turns for Memphis, 4 turns for Memphis. Carthage, what do I need of you? More production, honestly. Gives us access to copper. And that is all that you have in way of additional production? That's weird. You're weird. So, ooh. Yep, that looks good. You know what? Sidon. You okay, that territory isn't attached. But you work on that. Like, yeah, 5 turns. I can live. 3 turns, even better. You guys, our main cities, I don't need to work on it. You guys aren't making much in the way of food. And I'm not getting like much in the way of, you know, build a helicopter. It's gonna take you forever, but work on it. No, you are far too many turns for a helicopter. Watchtower, don't know why you don't have one of those. Yeah, just build basic infrastructure. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here. Like 3 unpromoted guns. We take a bit of damage to 3% total damage to this guy. Oh, I forgot. Thebes. Should have purchased you out last turn. See, Thebes only saves a turn off the space station. Like, your production is so middling. 10% food isn't really going to get us very far. So I think a couple happy little hamlets. You know what? I haven't looked at. Is there anything we can purchase? Can purchase some iron, and that is it. So we now have access to 25 iron.
A missile silo. Don't brag about it, or else everybody else will start building them.
Is that Memphis? No. Who built a silo? Okay. Wanting to believe. Unknown lights have been reported as appearing in the skies above London, moving in an irregular, inexplicable manner. Inexplicable manner. Sorry, English. It's really late right now. Some of them, in a manner, some call them proof that humanity is not alone in the universe. Others suspect foreign espionage of some kind, while many claim that it's somehow your doing, following our recent innovations in rocketry and radars. Alarm and excitement grips the people of London in equal measure, as does a lust for answers. How, if at all, do you wish to respond to these alleged unexpected flying objects? We can probe. Construct a secret facility. Whether this phenomenon is natural, technological, we must study it and ultimately exploit it. We're going to sacrifice a bit of money, fine, get science, which is most important.
You're at the end of an ideology axis? Well, there's something to be said for unswerving dedication to a cause.
Space station is one turn away, so you don't need any help. Can we build a hamlet? Both of these are basically the same, so fine. London, you just worked on a hamlet. And that isn't... These aren't very good. Or am I just spoiled? You know what? Work on a gunship. Okay, race is on, even though that doesn't actually benefit us. Lunar lander. Can you pop up again? Thank you. 200 fame triggers a narrative event. I think that is 200 inclusive of whatever fame multipliers we have. So you know what? Nah. Can you attach to a territory? Yes, that you can attach to a territory that gives us strategic. Oh, should probably. The thin blue line. The whole empire and possibly most of the world are watching with bated breath as an astronaut under your great flag glides out of the newly constructed space station for the first time. After the first few steps of this inaugural spacewalk, the astronaut speaks directly to you. This thin blue line, they say, pointing, is all that stands between all of life on Earth and the cold, dark void of space. This is truly a humbling experience. Along with the rest of the empire, they await your reply. Your words will shape and inspire a generation. What will you say? It can stimulate for learning. We can demand for overproductive, or we can motivate for prosperous. Again, we are in the late game. We have our techs in mind. So as much science as we can push out, we need. Yet, with our intellect and courage, we will bridge that gap and usher in a new age. Okay, I like this. This is a symbol of losing production. Missile silos this far south don't benefit us. Hamlets, get those knocked out. You know what? Fine, you want to work on it, go ahead. You guys aren't much benefit otherwise. Okay, Memphis. 15 turns for a thermonuclear device. We can get 3 cruise missiles out in that time. Benefit: cruise missiles 75 combat strength, thermonuclear 113, regular nukes 93. 93 and 75, still faster than a thermonuke. This is a regular missile. Nuclear missile is well, this is just a cruise missile, so this is just a missile strike. These detonate a turn later and leave fallout. So cruise, nuclear, scrap the airport altogether, move the fertilizer plant till after, and to the moon. We can boast, get 50 influence, advertise 50 money. We're celebrating. Celebrating is oddly not the best. Boast and advertise do next to nothing. You know what? I'm going to boast. See what the narrative event is. We can potentially actually. Okay, we are further away from that than I thought. We can attach this territory. Gives us no immediate benefit, except potentially building a missile silo closer to Spiff. Speaking of Athens, you're supposed to build a missile silo as far north as it would allow us, and that takes priority. And I was wasting production because that's kind of full. Can give you a chance to run. It's a lot of war support for us, and
all those of honest intent may have
a decent loss for Spiff. Destroy my outpost. I think this was some time ago. If it was recent, I did not notice. In terms of crises, You know what? I'm going to demand
There's a
them.
penalty to be paid. Worse still,
I want to see if I can get maybe 100-ish. Maybe 100-ish war support against Spiff before we fight him in earnest, basically. With this extra influence. Oh, you guys aren't being patronized by anyone. Tell me more. I'm probably going to forget you in a couple turns. Clients take profit sharing and scientific collaboration. Okay, so we have a bit more influence. Still behind the ancestor of all people. I find that so weird. Like you have been around the place, but who do you know? Oh, there's New Mexico. Who also is actually very new. Okay, nope. 300 influence. Nah.
To be brutally honest, you're not doing that well in the race to leave your mark. Courage and good luck.
Okay. Memphis. Okay. Fighter jets unlocked. We may be able to purchase out the cruise missile a turn or two early. Ongoing ransack over here. Fine. A Nosk has been disrupted. Fine. Oh, you know. A settler in this economy? Do we have any troops? No, of course not. You're not. Lucy. Oh. Ha. Like, I would be surprised if we even took damage in this fight. Yep. 0 damage taken. Also, 0 damage taken.
Greetings, Sovereign. Are you with me?
Like, I know I said...
Good day to you.
Okay, considering... Oh, Spiff actually moved on. Spiff is now a Soviet. Right. Since we aren't at war, us attacking his vassal doesn't actually do anything to him. Just makes Lucy annoyed. Which, you know what? Fine. I like annoying Lucy. So... yeah, Spiff already has 4 stars. Interesting. And he's the only other person in the contemporary era, even though 1 to at least 4 other people can move on, including Lucy. So I guess they're just holding on for stars. Okay, missile silo done. Yep, that seems about right. We are very low on aluminum. Biplane. monoplane. I mean, it's expensive, but it's doable. Right, you work on that. Save 4 turns. Stability is dropping from districts. You know what? Attach you. And then work on... Oh, this doesn't count London stuff. Fine. The ancestor reached the industrial. Oh. Okay, that is an actual act of aggression.
You come to shame yourself once more.
I find your proposition outlandish at best.
Ah, Midas, 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 Midas. Boy, if you don't learn, before, you won't learn a day. Okay, placating him isn't going to do anything. And I guess our week of peace.
Personally, I prefer Charlie Musselwhite's version.
Our week of peace is over. And conveniently, so is this episode. So, with Midas's unsolicited war and progress being so much progress being made to the space orbital and our ventures into nuclear devices, I think it is a good time to round off. So, with that, I have been RTG, you have been you. Peace, love, tranquility to all of you, and I will see you next week for war.